my face though. It's such an interesting vibe right now because I'm like literally scared of the sun, and even these windows, I'm like, maybe I shouldn't be here even though there's like no direct light. There's like some though, maybe. This is better. I don't love this monkey guy staring down at me though. Maybe it's fine. Also, I need to get water. Yeah, I can block him. I already feel like a bit better because I've like talked or thought about making this and stuff, so I've already like relieved some of that energy. But I was like really down bad for an hour this morning. Wow, my life's so hard. I was like sad for an hour. I got microneedling. This video is like only for me, so yeah. But let's show you. I can't go out in the sun for 2 days. Or I went to the store to grab some basic snacks and salad and stuff, and I obviously just didn't buy everything I needed because I was like literally like running away from people in the store. Like I was like in the cracker aisles, like still kind of slowly debating what I wanted. And then there's like a group of people that entered, and I immediately just like swiveled and left the aisle. And like when I met eyes with people, I was like, oh God, I need to run away. And like, I wasn't even looking that scary. Like this is what I looked like to some degree. Just like, I don't know, red and stuff. But yeah, it's like not that bad. I felt really not comfortable with eye contact. It felt way too vulnerable, I guess. Even though they can still look at me. So it's like, bro, just own it. But I was scared to be ugly because I'm like so beautiful normally. So yeah. That had me empathizing with people who like go through like a huge body change in their life at some point that is like deemed maybe like differently abled or like negative in appearance in some way, because it's like, damn, that sucks because you're not used to people like taking you in like that, and then having that be your public, like it would have me really not into social encounters. So that's so interesting too. Like I like put a lot of importance into like being so social, I guess, or like socially adept, and a lot of that is just the conditions that you're packaged in. It can be because our society is like that and not as physically forgiving. Okay, so yeah, was going through like the physical changes when I woke up. And then I started feeling really in my head about asking for help. I don't have enough food at my house, point blank period, to be good for the next 2 days without leaving. Because on my Lucky's visit, I was like running away from people. Very normal. My first sip of water for the day. I think that might be at noon, which is crazy. Oh, I'm always so happy about all the fun friends I have here in SF in this like 2024, 2025 life. And why am I not feeling comfortable asking any of them for the favor of dropping off food for me? I would gladly do this for someone, and I'm sure they would gladly do it for me too. But like, I was like, why do I feel like not all of them would? Slash, I just feel like being a burden, and I like want it to be that someone wants to serve it to me. Like someone, like kind of the way like when my friends like enlisting me for help, in most cases, I'll be like, oh, I want to help them. Like I want to be helpful to them and stuff. And like, maybe I need to not worry about like how helpful they want to be to me or whatever. Like that's actually just not my problem. Like I can ask my friends for something and they can either do it or not do it, right? So that was me doing too much there as well. But it just had me sad in a way where I was like, oh wow, like who in this world can I really rely on when I'm needing help? Oh, and that kind of brings me to thinking about Kai too. Like he would always help me in these moments and stuff, and like never make me feel bad about needing help. And he is that type of person. And I've been kind of missing the plot with that recently, with us being apart and prioritizing some really service things, which I'm learning right now. That's fire. That's a good learning. Oh yeah, speaking of money, this was expensive. It costs $500 to look like this. If MRA doesn't pay for this, I'm not doing this again, I don't think. I don't think. If guess I would do it. I just don't want to pay for it. I don't want to pay like $2,000 for a face that like I already like. Excited, so excited about this snack. I got spreadable brie. Okay, I'm just realizing this might just be, oh, there's no rind. This might just be like cream cheese, which is fine, I guess. I thought the jams were all expired, and then I found this guy, and he only expires next year. So that's a win. Knife for obvious reasons. And then also this thing looks good, kind of. It kind of reminds me of the Trader Joe's ones, which I do like. You can't stop at one. Okay, let's try this. Yeah, I'm opening things more gingerly because I'm on camera, I'm realizing. Because typically when I open food, I just like, this is a snack that Kai would not like because he does not like creamy cheese. Oh, what? Okay, I need to show this. Yeah, I do. It's like, it's too light. Like there needs to be more resistance. Everything Jayshree is saying to me is so helpful. Like she's like affirming that it's hard to trust the process, that mindset, and like just like getting me stuff and like saying she's happy to help, which is literally the exact words I had been wanting to hear, that like someone is like happy to help me as their friend. For some reason that was so important to me, which is like, shut up, just pay Uber Eats, like it's fine. But no, that's how I felt. Yummy. Are my chews like thunderous right now? These are really crispy. I don't think I like the taste of them. Oh, they're seeded crisps. It has Greek yogurt. Yeah, no wonder it tastes weird. Okay, I need to learn and put less jam. Humans are so good at learning. Oh my god, this was literally in the Substack I was reading yesterday. I believe it was Miranda July's. She's like, it's a process of like learning and then like remembering how to take care of myself. And I was like, oh my god, I relate. Like everyone relates, because it's like you like figure out all these things you like to do and how you like to do them, and then you're like, wow, this is peak life, and then you just like don't do it for a while, and then you do it again and you're like, oh, this is peak life, and then you don't do it for a while, and then you do it again and you're like, oh, this is peak life. I have this feeling a lot when I do creative things and physical things. Like when I played tennis for the first time in like a few weeks yesterday, I was like, this is literally the funnest thing ever. It is actually really fun and natural to talk to a camera for me. I think because I'm alone, it's easier. If I was talking to a camera with someone, it'd be different. And also, I guess like I know I'm gonna make a video out of this, but I'm not convinced like other people are gonna see it. So it feels like a personal diary, and that's why I don't feel weird about it. But like if other people are gonna see it, there's parts I have to cut because it was embarrassing. Should I risk it? I feel like this ratio is not good. Too little. I hate how it slides around like that. But should I risk it? Because I think it could be okay. But I feel like I could put more. See, these are the questions of my life this weekend. Should I risk this amount of jam on my cracker? This is peaceful. I feel so much better, actually. Thank goodness. Canceling famous people is so stupid in a way. I guess the word cancel is stupid. It's like you're implying like, oh, only morally sound people should be able to be famous. Like, and in that, you're like creating like some discernment of a hierarchy that like, oh, being famous is something one should aspire for. It's the good thing. Instead of it being like, low-key, I think it's a curse. Like, it's not good. Like, you have an abundance of like superficial things around you. You're in a world where people are caring about the wrong, that you're having like a misled life. It's like, why is that something we're gatekeeping to the morally sound? Like, let whoever become famous and let them deal with it, you know? It's like a whole life journey. I don't know, as a kid, I feel like I had so much more conviction of like, what did I want to do, not want to do, and then like there was no concept of an outside input. I kind of remember this moment, like at Camp Invention in like 2nd or 3rd grade summer or something. Like there was like that whole lunchroom of people and kids hanging out and talking, and I was like, I literally want no part of that. Like I do not want to talk to these kids. Not in a way of like I don't like them or anything, but I was just like shy, not feeling it, and I was like, this isn't my people, I'm not comfortable, and I'm not gonna like force myself to talk if I don't want to. Whereas now, I think now it's like a little bit of a good and bad thing. Now it's like I know I could actually end up connecting with a lot of these people and have a really good conversation. So it's like I know that there could be like gems ahead if I push through, right? So that is something I've learned. But at the same time, it's like I had this like innate thing of like, this is what my body is telling me, my whole being is telling me about the situation, and like I'm not looking back and I'm not regretting the decision I make in step with that. And that is kind of lost because now I'm kind of seeing this as like missed opportunities, or like not pushing myself out of my comfort zone. And pushing yourself out of your comfort zone is not a thing as a kid, at least for me. I really do look like a little animal. I don't know what animal, like I always think a bird. Oh yeah, I love birds now. It's unclear if this even looks appetizing on camera, but it's literally so good. So tasty. I've just finished cleansing and moisturizing my face, and every time I'm handling it, it feels like I'm taking care of a baby. Like that's how gentle I am with it, which is nice. It's a good feeling.